first time in the Valorant history, a GC player has been picked up by a T1 team. After years of domination, Florescent has been given a chance of a lifetime. But why? What makes her so special? Historically, Florescent was widely regarded as the best GC player, previously playing in Shopify Rebellion, a team who won 2 of the last GCCs, and while the GCC is like the international or major of the Game Changers Circuit, pretty much the dream of any player. Both times she was the highest rated player in the tournament, and let me tell you, it wasn't even close. Just look at the stats. Last year, she was inching dangerously close to averaging almost 200 ADR and 1.8 KD. With crisp aim, she constantly showed unparalleled entry capabilities as a duelist and never failing to create space for her team. Will she be able to show the same level in Tier 1? It seems so. Despite not securing a series win yet, her close match against Team Liquid, who eventually advanced all the way to Masters Bangkok, allowed her to shine on the server, ending up with a 1.3 rating and 63 frags, second highest despite losing. She even secured the 3rd highest rating at the whole event. She farmed clips featuring multi-kills and aces. Her debut has shown more than just good stats. It started a powerful narrative that could break barriers and inspire the next generation of GC talent. The level of performance sparks hope for future matchups in Stage 1 EMEA, and I for one cannot wait. Hiya, it's Wintaro, and welcome to your GC News. I've decided to bring you all the groundbreaking updates from all corners of the GC scene so far in 2025. It's going to be more of those historic moments in representation, debuts, revenge stories, and emerging rivalries. Let me know if you enjoy this type of video in the comments, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be greatly appreciated. Alright, let's continue and talk about Floor's previous team, Shopify Rebellion, which has also broken barriers over in NA. They made history as the first GC team to qualify for and participate in a T2 Challengers event. Although the team faced relegation, this achievement marks a significant breakthrough for other GC players and girls wanting to get into the competitive scene in what has traditionally been seen as the male scene. Their entry into this area signals progress as the promise of future comebacks as they fight to reclaim their spot. Meanwhile, the torch of GC representation is still alive with FlyQuest Reds player Bob on Blue Otters, who remain in the run-in for playoffs. Talking about North America, the GC Kickoff event delivered an unforgettable upset. Wadada, a mixed unsigned team, emerged victorious in a hard-fought series. A standout moment came from Starbound, a key player who previously played for FlyQuest Word. Their game-changing performance not only set up a compelling revenge arc, but also helped secure a 3-0 final sweep with an impressive 75-48 scoreline against their ex-teammates. This victory not only propelled Wadada forward as champions of Kickoff, but also ignited excitement among grassroots fans, as members even took to Twitter to promote the mixed team for future representation in 2025. Next, let's jump back to EMEA. The new format, 1 group of 10, has not only increased the number of matches, but also paved a way for the promotion of standout T2 teams and players. Top tier teams are actively scouting emerging talent, for example, Carmine Corp securing Anasilia as part of the complete roster rebuild around Glance. Meanwhile, teams like Zaren's Mint, who have long battled to rise through the GC pipeline, finally earned their promotion, and Luna, a mixed team that defied the odds by edging out qualifiers against established signed teams, now stands as the only unsigned teams making waves in GC EMEA, even taking down GX in a group stage game. The infusion of fresh T2 talent is setting the stage for new rivalries and further upsets, promising an even more unpredictable and exciting year ahead. Last year, GX was firmly in the fight for the 2nd seed alongside Falcons, proving themselves as one of the strongest teams in the region, and even entered GCC as 2nd seed for EMEA. With Falcons' region swap to Pacific, GX was expected to comfortably take and maintain that 2nd place spot, even with roster changes, while Carmine Corp was seen as the team looking to challenge them for it. However, as Stage 1 groups unfolded, it became clear that the real battle may even be at the very top between G2 Gozen and Carmine Corp GC, with GX struggling to maintain the same consistency that they had in 2024. G2 Gozen finished the group stage at 8-1, proving they're still the team to beat. But the journey hasn't been perfect, with new roster changes, players still finding their rhythm, even leading to slight role swaps within the team to maximize strengths and minimize weaknesses of players. Despite this, Vanya has continued to shine on duelers, helping G2 maintain the dominant position. Carmine Corp is also at A1 and has had one of the most impressive rebuilds in recent GC, especially having picked up a relatively unproven player in Anasilia. Their roster changes have not only made them a playoff team, but positioned themselves as a real rival to G2 for that top spot, a minimum top 3. Their head-to-head loss to G2 keeps them in second place for now, but this matchup is far from settled. Meanwhile, GX now finds themselves in an unexpected position, fighting to reclaim their spot in top 3. While they keep their core roster, the adjustments around them have taken time to settle. The group stage exposed some of their struggles, with moments of brilliance, including their win over G2, but contrasted by the losses to teams they were expected to beat easily, like Luna, the only unsigned team in the event who placed 9th overall. Heading into playoffs, my biggest questions are, can KC complete the takeover and dethrone G2 as the best team in the region? Will GX find the stability they need to rise back to their former ranking and be able to challenge for top 3 of the region? And will SK continue to surprise with their rebuild and be able to gatekeep GX from reclaiming that top 3 spot? But for now, the battle for the top is between G2 and KC, with SK stepping up and GX still showing moments of brilliance, but also weakness. We could be looking at a much more contested playoffs than expected. That is it for this edition of GC News. From historic representation milestones to debut performances and emerging rivalries, it's clear that 2025 is set to be a big year for the GC competitive scene. Thank you for joining me, stay tuned for more updates, and be sure to like and subscribe for the latest insights from the world of Game Changers. G2 goes and finished the groups. Jesus Christ.